We've got some rapid fire questions for you.
Gosh,
I know, right? It's exciting. It's exciting. What's your biggest fear?
I think I'm claustrophobic. Like, I don't like when there's two people in the elevator and like
Two people?
I know you said rapid fire because I'm continuing this question.
Yeah,
but
no.
I really want to talk about this.
But two people isn't
There's
a lot.
two people.
That's
and
not a lot of people.
Somebody stands close to you, you know?
Okay.
And I'm like,
You're doing your signature hop step back.
yeah, I'm like doing the James Harden travel backwards. That's what I'm doing. People talk in my face. Oh, my bad, James.
What's the one movie that you could watch and never get tired of?
Oh my gosh, Wedding Crashers.
Favorite line? You gotta give it to me.
Mom!
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away.
Here we go. Let's get this game 44 underway. 45? Game 45 underway.
It's live coverage of the
I'm trying to
NBA on
influence
Monday
trades,
night. Thank you
bro.
for joining us here on 2K Sports.
Let's get it.
And on tap tonight.
Thanks for tuning
the
in.
Houston Rockets going up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough, but that's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Westbrook.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Shakur in at the small forward spot. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bielitsa is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Two good rebounding teams here tonight, Steve. They rely on second-chance points.
Yeah, great offensive rebounding teams and teams that can put up second-chance opportunities. They control the pace by hitting the glass. So interesting to see who wins that battle.
And, Steve, if nothing else, just more shots, right?
Yes.
They'll just take more FGAs.
More possessions.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell? Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here is Shakur. Ingles covering. Gobert with the block. Ingles against Westbrook. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Yep, it counts.
Great job getting it to go after he takes the hit. Mitchell plays with a force every night.
Stolen by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Ingles finds Conley. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ingles, that's for two. Here's Gobert. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A ferocious presence on the boards. Most nights, Gobert has more rebounds than points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gobert, no good on that free throw. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Russell Westbrook. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And that one is stuffed right through.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here's Mitchell. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Dallas.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Clock at 4. He can't hit that time. Good D by Harden. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A nice shot by Tucker. And it's all knotted up.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You see the practice time
I'm over here
Ingles has
tweaking.
put in
I'm tweaking right now.
completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
No, I ain't.
Connects from 3-point range. Shorty's got 5 now.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Back to Mitchell. Now, here's Ingles. Defense right on him. This one for 3. And again, it's the
Damn.
Jazz from deep.
He's hot this quarter.
The Jazz
These are
came to
shots
play, huh?
He wants,
Okay.
and he's
Let me get them
delivering.
ankles real quick. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Here is Shakur. Ingles covering. Shakur kicks to Westbrook. Tries it from 19. Good. He hits the
go.
jump shot. He's got 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Westbrook against
Watch
Conley.
Conley.
Mitchell outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call
Throw
with the
that
foul.
shit.
And the Utah Jazz, not exactly a magnet for big-name free agents, Greg, but for their young star, Donovan Mitchell, it has been a perfect fit.
You know, they needed a scorer. He's played big minutes from day one and really thrived in that role.
And at 6'3", Donovan Mitchell able to play shooting guard or point guard. Smitty, what do you think is his best position?
You know, Kevin, he will tell you he can do both. Versatile enough to play
Fuck.
and defend multiple positions, but I like him at the 2-guard position.
Come on,
Now
man.
Conley, after the missed 3 from Shorty. At the top of the key, Gobert. It's
Let's
stolen
go.
by Capella.
Let's go.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Basket
Let me
is
get
good. They'll
that.
Get a chance for one
Let me
more
get
at the
that.
line.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Green, he's checked in for the Jazz. Smitty, as we know, there's talk of playing
Let's go.
more regular season games overseas. Good idea, or is the season hard enough as it is?
I like the balance where it is right now, Kevin. A few games you get a chance to go overseas, you know, during the season or preseason, but just
Conley
add
ain't gonna
more
pull that shit.
travel. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Now here is Conley. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational
Come on, y'all.
playmaker.
I gotta play
Some
up
of the
on
plays
him.
he made were just remarkable. Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Ielitsa passes to Green.
Throw it to my day.
Back to Bielitsa.
I'm gonna throw that shit.
Jazz passing it around.
Shit, I'm steal that.
Mitchell outside.
Let me get that.
Off the left
Come on, Westbrook. You
Missed
greedy
opportunity,
motherfucker.
wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Now the feed to Tucker, and they
Let's go.
take the lead.
Boy, both teams racking up the
Finally got the lead. Let's
to
get
start
it.
this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Outside, Green.
Come on, I got 2 over here.
Off target with his.
I know I left my
I'm
dude, but
shocked
come on
that
now.
didn't
Come on,
turn into
Harden.
3
Let's go.
points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's
Harden to
for
pull that
3.
motherfucker. Harden to
Here's
pull that
Capella,
motherfucker. Let's
and
go,
the layup's
Capella.
off
Good
the
shit.
glass.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made
Mitchell
sense.
did shoot
Rarely
shit.
frazzled. They play with a pretty even
I see you.
temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Harden to pull that motherfucker. Let's go.
Easy chance from
Come on, get that shot.
mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised.
Ah,
to see
come
them
on,
run
man.
that
He
play
squeezed
again.
through that shit.
And
Good one, Capella.
sends it
Good
in.
one.
And
Good
it's out of
one.
bounds. Last touch by Capella. And the Jazz with some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Bielitsa. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And a switch here also for Houston. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Shorty with the foul.
I show reach.
That is his first foul.
I show reach.
Here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Moutier. Just 5 to shoot. Over Westbrook.
Let me get that rebound.
No good off
Let's
the
go.
back of the
That's 2.
rim. Houston
That's 2.
leading by
Come on,
4.
Westbrook. Let's go. Throw that
To
bitch.
the middle.
Let's go.
Love the attitude of Westbrook continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
When Gordon Hayward left the Jazz 3 summers ago, some expected a rebuild. Instead, they hit gold with Donovan Mitchell and kept on trucking.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Gordon's checked in for Houston. Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Niang. He dishes it to Green. Kicks it to Moutier. Passes it to Niang. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz
Let's go.
again can't hit it. And the
Burnt his
break
ass. Let's
over
go.
losing Hayward.
Oh, shit. What?
The Jazz still needed to
Okay.
learn from it.
Very
Okay.
important that the Jazz retain the stars they
I got you.
developed.
Give me that
I
shit.
think there were some lessons learned.
Let me show you
along
how
the
I
way.
fucking do this shit.
Shakur.
Fucking foul.
Utah with
How
the
about that?
rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression.
I'm flashing
and controlling
red,
the
tired as hell.
There's the pass to O'Neal.
Come on now. Come on.
Gets it to go.
Man, y'all leaving them open, bro.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And
Get up.
offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Moutier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green finds Exum. With the teardrop. It's
Let's
hauled
go,
in
Green.
by Clint
Come
Capella.
on. Throw that shit. Throw that shit.
Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Ah, fuck. I
The shot
overthrew
by
it.
Shakur,
Fuck.
no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Give me that shit.
Green taking his time here. Over Jerebko. Hits the jump hook. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Mavericks. The
We can't get a
rebound by
foul to
Niang.
save our life.
That one
Good
drops
God.
for him. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Niang passes to Green. To the inside, O'Neal. That one doesn't go.
That's how that shit
From
feels.
Shorty.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Rivers, and
Let's
then
go.
Rivers with the dunk.
Let's go,
One
little
of
Doc.
Rivers' pet moves.
Let's go, little Doc.
He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
Utah calls timeout. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And so in the game for the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then it's Shorty. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the four-man position. And here's Ingles.
Ooh, he hit
makes
that shit.
one
I
drop.
thought he
Only a second
hesitated.
and 5 tries.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this
Took
team.
that bitch too much
And
apart
keeping
in
us
his ass.
updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Shorty in his last game out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He scored an incredible number of points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now here is Conley.
Conley gonna
The
shoot
points
that
will always
shit.
be there for him. He's
Look at that.
averaging just a shade under 20
I see you,
points a
Harden.
game right
Let's
now.
go. Good one.
One near
Good look.
Westbrook as he lets it go. Gobert
Come on,
with the
Harden. Why
block.
would you take that?
With
I'm at the
plays
top.
like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
Conley against Westbrook. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Shorty.
They have been
Come on, Harden. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
dominant
go.
in this game. That's definitely been a factor
Let's go.
in crafting this huge lead. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Pass to Gobert.
Ah, shit. I
That one
jumped.
falls.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Conley's got
I don't know what the fuck I saw.
Nice
I could have
job by
swore I
Rudy
was right
Gobert.
by him. Ooh,
What
shit. Good D,
concentration
Conley.
on that shot by the big
Come here.
fella.
Now your man about to get eyed. Let me
Last
get
game, an
that.
incredible
Or
display
Westbrook
for him.
on iron.
Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And here is Mitchell. Following Russell Westbrook's three.
Good D.
Ball's knocked loose.
Come on
One
now.
by Mitchell.
Come on, come on.
Wide open look. And the shot goes down. Mitchell's got 11.
He can get
These
that shot
motherfuckers got
anytime
Mario
he
for their
wants
goddamn
because of his ability to blow
arena
by you.
sound.
Donovan gets you on your heels,
Whoop.
and he stops and pops.
Whoop.
And Westbrook
Let's
gets it to
go.
go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
I just noticed
You
the
knew after the
goddamn
ball George
the
strayed
coach
that
put me on
Thunder
the
would
bench
look to sell
with my
on
takeover
Westbrook as well,
active
just
kind
part
of shit.
The
Let's go.
rebuild at this
Let's go.
point. His agent did well
Come on,
to get
Westbrook,
him
throw
to a
that bitch.
team looking to compete. A great fit for
Ah!
a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Ah, fuck.
A shot by Shakur, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Shakur kicks
man.
to Westbrook.
The trip.
And as it goes
That's
out
on
of
them.
bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest
I'm
is
number
going to be a
15.
fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
And you look at Shorty. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today,
Damn.
I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Here is Conley. 7 points in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Two
on,
free
Capella,
throws
no
coming
foul.
up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shit,
Clint
since
Capella.
I've been with Houston, I've been
Steve, we've
averaging a
heard
triple
Commissioner Adam
dub
Silver
every
broach the idea of a
game.
mid-season
Every game. I
How
think
that
I
would be
missed
structured, I
one
don't know,
game
but do you think that could possibly work?
out of
I
20
think
games
it's a
of being
possibility, Kevin.
with
One, I think you
the
definitely have to have the season shortened
with
to
the
75
Rockets.
games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this in? Maybe 3 or 4 days after the All-Star game during that week. Expand that time off of maybe 3 or 4 days. It's possible.
A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership,
guess
and
it-
ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have an identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
The Rockets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Not really where
Last
you'd
game
like
I
to
put up
be as a
82 on
team
their
in terms
ass.
of
We
free
playing
throw
against the
shooting,
Nuggets.
Just about 73%.
And the Jazz making a change here. Green's checked in, and the Jazz call time here. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Ingles in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it
No
from
way.
three-point range.
I'm in his goddamn
Ingles has got
face.
6 in the quarter.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Wow, he overshot
Here's
this shit.
Tucker. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's a guy we
Get shit
see
outta here.
deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Harden right side. Over Mitchell. Harden, that's good. Harden's
go.
got 9.
You just love how reliable
I'll go into
he is night in
halftime
and night
every
out.
game with a double
His
dub.
offense is there.
Elitza finds Mitchell. And Capella sends
one.
it back.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And he gets it to go. 24 points for Shorty.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Elitza passes it to Mitchell. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact,
Donovan
able
Mitchell
to
put up
muscle
15
it
on
through.
Harden, goddamn.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. A basket by Shakur. Shorty's got 26.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
I got a Westbrook good cover.
Mitchell looking it over. Poke loose.
Let's go.
On the wing, Ingles.
Ugh.
The Rockets pull it in. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Westbrook. And some nice passing there by Houston. Out to the right wing. Here's Shakur.
Damn, I
And
overshot
one
that shit.
is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Westbrook against Conley.
Come here, Donovan. Come here. Come here. You don't want that. You don't want that shit.
Oh, and a fast
Burn
break
his ass.
for
Let's go.
Rockets.
Let's go.
Here's Tucker, and that's good.
Let's
Lead
go.
pass to get it done. Tucker's got 4
That's a
points
double
now in the
dub.
quarter.
Looking to make plays for
double-dub.
others.
I ain't never seen one
We've
before. That's a
seen this
double-dub.
from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now, here's Green. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the middle.
You don't want that.
It's
Come on now.
Bielitsa. The shot
Damn, y'all.
on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 4 assists in the game.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let's go.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
Fuck it.
basket by
Let's go.
I
Fuck
love
it then.
his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Utah's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Dante Exum comes in for Michael Conley. The Rockets also changing it up. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Ben McLemore in for James Harden. Now, here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From deep, Ingles cans it from downtown. Ingles has got 12 points in the game.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Shoots a fader. He hangs.
Why the hell would he shoot
And the
that
bucket
shit?
is
Ooh,
good.
work, fella.
3-point play chance here for him.
Why the hell would
This guy
Chandler
eats
shoot that shit?
glass for a living.
know he don't shoot no goddamn fadeaway.
Anticipation on the backboard.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Capella. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Green with the ball. From deep three-point range, a dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Rockets on top as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Green is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul, and they were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. And here is Conley. Down low, it's tipped. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
a defense unto himself. Rudy Gobert regarded by his team as the Utah Jazz version of Bill Russell.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And Smitty, the standing reach of Gobert, 9 foot 7 inches. He's around the rim before he leaves his feet.
Yes, Kevin, the most efficient shots in basketball are dunks and layups, and he makes them hard to come by.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And the rejection by Harden. Pass to Tucker, to the paint, second shot opportunity. The shot by Shakur, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution, sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Back to Ingles. Passes it to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Houston. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
Oklahoma just went from goddamn 5th to 2nd.
And you know, for the Jazz,
from 5th to 3rd to 2nd. Come on, man.
We're right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
You need a Mitchell.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 15.
Good one.
Stolen by Conley.
Shit.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Ingles with the ball. The 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 10.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this
Damn, good
Let's
one,
see if this
Conley.
gets them going.
Mitchell
it was
with
Mitchell.
Westbrook picks him up. And it's Mitchell missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Shakur dishes to Capella. Inside, takes the 13-footer.
I was trying to drive in.
Shot by Shakur, no good.
That shit made me pull
Jazz
up.
have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Ingles finds Conley. It's rebounded by Shorty. Shorty's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Another miss by Houston. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ingles, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 14.
Making plays inside the arc, Joe Ingles' shot looks pure from any distance.
Here's Shakur. That shot, no good.
Why
Gobert with the defensive effort.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Conley gets the bucket.
Damn, Conley
He's
killing
wiry
him.
strong.
Conley got hot. Come on, throw that
taking
shit in.
contact and making shots.
Shakur passes to Tucker. Over Bielitsa. A nice shot by Tucker.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound by Shorty. Shorty's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Utah making a change here. Green. The Jazz with some changes. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Green. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Mitchell, and it's Exum in for Mike Conley. Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Daniel House. Shorty comes in for Gerald Green. McLemore's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Putting consistent pressure
You
on
can
this
stand down that
defense.
lane if you want to.
Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Moutier. The Rockets making the shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Moutier. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Shakur. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Told you, stand in that lane if you want
Goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The Jazz shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Now, here's Exum. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
No, I didn't block
Exum's
that.
got 6.
You know, Exum is cool and collected in pick and roll sets. If you overplay on his passing, he can burn you with a shot.
And so it's the Houston Rockets way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Clark. Ben McLemore is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Shorty, and it's Capella in at the center position. Now here's Bradley. Right side Westbrook. Here's Capella, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
At the line for the Rockets, Clint Capella. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. The emphasis on freedom of movement, less grabbing and holding on the perimeter, Steve, has made some players almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, James Harden, because he likes to be physical, and this, how can you not guard him without being physical in return? Steph Curry, because he gets the opening shoot shots. Lillard, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Giannis, Kevin Durant for sure. It's hard to guard these guys because they're so good on the offensive end.
And he gets the bucket. Here's Westbrook. Here is Shakur. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
Plays it up off the glass. Shorty's got 44.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Exum dishes to Gobert. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jams. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Houston. Gobert double-teamed. Here's Niang. Another miss by Utah.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
To the left side wing. Feeds it to Bradley. Dishes it to Exum. Aston Niang launches it, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 5 assists tonight.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Gobert. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint from a players and organization with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. Utah with the ball after the miss from Shorter. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Exum's shot is off.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Shakur. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Oni, he's covered by Westbrook. Back to Exum. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Niang. Good work defensively by Capella.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Houston moving it around. Connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the aim.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Gobert. And Capella sends it back. Here's McLemore. Goes back up. A second chance effort. And the layup is good from Shorty. Shorty's got 52 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oni and Capella sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. The second effort goes up again. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Kicks to Exum. There's the double team with Westbrook. Bradley. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bradley. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Bradley's got his first points of the night.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The pass to Shakur. Puts one up from 19. Here's Clark. Gobert with the block. Oni guarded by McLemore. Another shot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively. There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far, but as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. Smitty Snyder, also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Clark. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about it?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
The Rockets making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Good on the bucket. Shorty's got 59 points.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Gobert, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to McLemore. Here is Shakur. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Jazz have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Over House. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Rockets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. McLemore, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Here's Niang. Passes to Bradley. Now, here's Exum. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Chandler with the rebound. It's stolen by Bradley, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Down low. Nice D from Chandler. And for the Rockets, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Utah. Here's Niang. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shakur passes to House, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Second shot opportunity, and he connects with the jumper. 63 points for Shorty.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And Gobert kicks to Exum. Back to Gobert. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Shakur. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Clark, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now, here's Exum. Bradley deciding where to go with it. There's the dish to Exum. 6 to shoot. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And so it's Houston with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
At the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Utah's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position, great size.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Here's Niang. Clock at 6. Bradley passes to O'Neal. Back to Bradley. It's blocked. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oni goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Exum's teammates like the fact that he always has his eyes open to get them the ball in a nice position. That's what good point guards do.
Here's Clark, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Utah shooting the ball at 42%. Right side, Bradley. It's stolen by McLemore. And here we go. McLemore heading to the hoop. And the pass to Shakur. He kicks to McLemore. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shorty.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Dante Exum. Now here's Conley. The teardrop falls in.
And that's Conley's specialty, the floater deflating the defense right there.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shakur kicks to Clark. To the middle. Pass to Rivers. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Shakur. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. Oni misses from short range. Rivers with it. Shoots. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Hey, Shaq here. Not many guys in the league are triple-double threats, but you put one up tonight, boy. Woo-wee. Is there more where that came from?
Nah, come on, Shaq, man. You know what I'm trying to accomplish. That triple dub. That's my goal every night. And that's why they give me so much freedom. They trust that what I'm doing out here by design tonight is gonna be great. Plus, y'all in the media love talking about triple doubles, right? You love it.
I'm not a media man, but yes, I do love it.
Hey, Che, they want you to do some press tonight.
All right, no problem.
Great.
Yep, the first tip, the final buzzer, man. We just gotta play our hardest effort, and this is what we get. Oh.
Congrats on being named All-Star Captain, Che.
Oh, thanks, V-Money.
Want to give us a preview of who you're gonna pick first? Come on, we've earned it.
That's highly classified, V-Money.
Come on, just a little sneak
Nah,
peek.
man, I can't do that, bro. But here's what I can tell you. I'll be looking at my team as a model. You know, when you want to be successful, you got to emulate the best, right? So that's my philosophy. Bring what we do in this locker room to the All-Star game, and you'll see the heat.